to the person who today is all about, to the incredible bride, my wife, Alice Elizabeth Allard. Alice, in wedding terminology, you look breathtakingly beautiful and like an angel sent from heaven. In everyday words I would normally use, you look absolutely unreal. Let me take you all back to the start of when Alice and I first met at university in 2012. I initially thought to myself, you've got no chance. But fair play to her, she kept trying, and now look where we are. It was a Thursday night in November 2012 at Rock City nightclub in Nottingham. A young 18-year-old Tom, with a full head of hair at the time, approaches a young, stunning Alice. He works his charm, and within a few minutes they are sharing their first kiss. Little did they know at this point, it was the beginning of the rest of their lives.
Allard, my best mate, our friendship is a true statement to what it means to be there for someone unconditionally. In this day and age, it's extremely important for us men to have someone who you can trust, someone you can rely on, and someone who you can be vulnerable around. You stood arm in arm with me after my dad passed away in 2015, and you stuck by me when my mental health was wavering in the years to follow. You listened to me without judgment, and you always offered words of encouragement whenever I felt lost, providing a shoulder to lean on when I needed it the most. I'll forever be grateful for that, and I know my dad will be looking down on you and Alice today, beaming with pride, as he considered you one of his own. No matter what life throws our way, I know our friendship will remain unbreakable, and I'll be by your side forever. Always remember that.
I've had the privilege of knowing every version of Alice. Beachwood mean girl Alice, sporty Alice, pretending to play lacrosse but really smoking cigarettes at Alexa's, raving Alice at Nottingham, psycho Alice, I'm sure everyone in this room has seen that, twitching Alice, alfresco eats with Alice, JJK Alice. But as I stand here today, you're the best version of yourself. You are strong, independent, kind and beautiful inside and out. You're the happiest and fullest I've ever known you today, marrying the love of your life.
We are gathered here today to celebrate these two, a love that is clear and strong through and through. It all started back in Nottingham Trent Freshers, when Tom had hair and Alice a dwarf, very few pressures. From university to a move down south, a big step for the blue nose and this loudmouth. But unlike Alice, their love has since grown, not without Tom suffering a regular moan. A period in the capital before buying their first house, followed by Alice's nagging wish to become his spouse. Fast forward to the present and we have the perfect pair. Tom's even flown to Turkey to acquire some new hair. Simply put, these two are the best, till death do them part and all the rest. Alice and Tom belong together, her number one love for wine, he's the upgrade forever. And as for Alice, I could not be prouder to see my big sister and role model doing life successfully. A legend by her side, and I get to call my brother. Let's enjoy today's celebrations for these couple of nutters.
Thomas, do you take Alice to be your wedded wife, to share your life with her, to love, support and comfort her, whatever the future may bring?
I do.
Alice, do you take Thomas to be your wedded husband, to share your life with him, to love, support and comfort him, whatever the future may bring?
I do.
I, Thomas Anthony Michael Allard, take you, Alice Elizabeth Sanders, to be my wedded wife.
I, Alice Elizabeth Sanders, take you, Thomas Anthony Michael Allard, to be my wedded husband.
It is now my duty to announce that you are now husband and wife, and you may like to seal your marriage with a kiss.
Doesn't Alice look amazing? Like, stunning. Alice Elizabeth Sanders was born on Thursday, the 11th of November 1993 11,236 days ago. It was love at first sight for me, it really was. Alice has grown into a fine young lady, youthful, little short, perhaps. So much so, when Tom and Alice go for dinner, the waitress brings some crayons and a colouring in book, which I think is quite sad. And she still has to produce ID at Sainsbury's. Quite interesting. But she has, though, become an inspiring adult, valued at work, valued with her close friendship group, uni girls, schoolgirls, neighbours, and just everyone seems to love Alice. She's in the middle of all the hoo-ha. Whenever it's all going off, she's right in the middle of it. But she has grown up in, weirdly, I never thought I'd ever say it's the voice of reason. I think Nikki and I would say she's probably grown up into the daughter we really would love her to have grown up into.
Alice, you look gorgeous, stunning, and I think we can all agree you've gone above and beyond the past 18 months planning Tom's surprise party today. Please be rest assured, whatever you see here today, Allard had absolutely nothing to do with it. Which is quite ironic because when Ollie Watkins scored in the 90th minute over a month ago, Allard had planned a whole trip to Berlin by 9 a.m. the next morning. It took him approximately 12 hours to have a hotel booked, Eurotunnel booked, and tickets to the final secured. And when I say this bloke went all out, I mean full itinerary, in the group chat, no stone left unturned. He knew every minor detail of the trip, and he even memorised Brad's number plate. Priorities, eh? I'll never forget the first time Allard laid his eyes on you. Love at first sight at Nottingham-Trent. He texted me straight away. He said, "Cal, just met the most unreal girl." Me buzzing for him, I went back to him, I said, "What's her name? What's she like?" All that jazz, etc. Allard replied to me 2 words: "Great tits." Since then, you shared some fantastic time together. None more so than travelling the world. We all know how much these pair love a holiday. Australia, Bali, Singapore, Thailand and the Philippines, a trip that will live with you forever. And most recently, the Maldives. Tim, thanks for paying for that one again. And finally, the smooth sailing proposal in Marrakesh in November 22. I was so proud of you both when you brought your first home in 2021. Moving away from home can always be difficult, but made 100 times easier with the ever-present love, support and guidance Alice has shown Tom over the past 3 years. Alice, thank you for always being Tom's rock. Your kindness, understanding, makes him a better person in every aspect of his life. Personally, professionally and emotionally, your love has not only enriched his life, but it's also inspired him to be the best version of himself each and every day.
After being together for 12 years, the love story could go on, but I haven't got enough words today. Alice, from those very first moments of seeing one another, aged just 18, I knew you was the one. We should be both so proud of what we've achieved together, and that our love for one another is stronger than ever before. As a husband, I promise to never lose our spark and to always do the little things to make you happy. I promise to work together with you to achieve our shared dreams and goals. I promise to be a devoted father one day to our children. I promise to love you unconditionally. I'll stand by you forever as your husband, and I'll always be there for you. Alice, you make me want to be a better man in every way. I respect you and appreciate you. I adore your ability to light up any room that you walk into. I love that your humour and energy brings joy and connection to anyone you are around. I love your elegance, your glamour and class. Most importantly, one day I know you'll be the most perfect mother to our children. Alice, I love you so much. You're the best thing to ever happen to me, and I cannot wait to spend the rest of our lives together.